Welcome to another one of these videos for my GCSE class at Worksop College. As always, we're just going to go through the translation here and we're going to focus on the analysis in class. So, first things first, this is a poem by Ovid. It's the first poem of his Amores. You'll notice, hopefully, the shape of the poem, that the first line seems to be longer than the second line, first line, second line. And that's known as the elegiac couplet. The first of the lines is a hexameter, the second is a pentameter, and we'll look at that on the board in lessons. But the joke, if you like, about this poem is that Ovid wanted to write seriously about warfare, which is in the hexameter verse, or the hexameter meter, but Cupid bullied him into writing about love, which you would write in the elegiac meter, and therefore Cupid stole one of his feet, as in the metrical feet of his second line. So his verse goes in hexameter, pentameter, hexameter, pentameter, because Cupid, supposedly stole a foot. Right, so in the first line, the first word, armour, remember your Aeneid, but anyway, we start with the verb as always, parabam. I was preparing, or something. I was preparing to edere. Obviously, to prepare takes a prolative infinitive. Edere is our infinitive. So I was preparing to write or compose about something. So I was preparing to write about arma, arms, war, and violenta bella, violent war. So I was preparing to compose about arms and violent war, and then we have this ablative phrase, gravi numero, with a serious meter, and then we have the materia conveniente, so with material suitable, and then finally modus, for the rhythms, if you like. So, first two lines. I was preparing to write about arms and violent wars with a serious meter and material suitable for the rhythm. The inferior versus, so the second line, if you like, was equal. Diciter, it is said that Cupido risisse, laughed, or so. Cupid's the subject. So Cupid is said to have laughed, and surrepuisse, stole or taken away, unum pedem, 1 foot. So the second verse was equal. Cupid is said to have laughed and stolen a foot. Saiva Pua, savage boy, who gave to you this juris, power? I mean, it's a partitive genitive, so of power, but who gave you this power in Carmina, over poetry, in poetry? Sumus, we are non-sumus, so we are not your crowd. So we are the vates pieridum. So we are the bards of the muses, not your crowd. So, savage boy, who gave you this power over poetry? We are the bards of the muses, not your gang. It then goes into a sort of image of ridiculousness. What if Venus grabbed the arms of yellow Minerva or golden Minerva? What if golden Minerva fanned the burning torches? So Minerva, the goddess of war, Venus, the goddess of love, Minerva obviously being a virgin, so it's a world upside down type scenario. So what if Venus snatched up the arms of Golda Minerva? What if Golda Minerva fanned the burning fires of lust, is implied. Ambitiose puer, ambitious boy. Your kingdom or your realms are big and too powerful. Why do you seek a new job? So your realm, the realm of love, is already big and too powerful. Why are you looking for a new job, ambitious boy? Like the Tibi in this line, the mihi is the dative of possession, so sort of a non, nor do I have material suitable for numerous levioribus, for lighter meter, either a boy or a girl compta, dressed up, adorned, I suppose, accused of respect, in respect to her long hair. So, nor do I have material suitable for lighter meters, as in meters of love energy, either a boy or a girl with long hair. So he's not in love yet. Quaisa seram, I had complained when straight away he chose, legit, picked, he chose, and then we've got foretra soluta, from his opened quiver, he chose arrows made in exitium meum, for my end, for my destruction. So I had complained, and he immediately picked from his open quiver arrows made for my destruction. And he lunarwit, so think of moon, crescent moon, he bent the arcum, the bow, but this is a sinuosum, so a bendy bow. Fought it, I guess, bravely, but probably not in this context. And then on his knee. So we've got a kind of farcical image of a big fat baby unable to draw a bow properly, so bending the bow back on his knee. So he bravely bent the bendy bow, if we want a lot of bees, on his knee, and said, "Poet, take this job, quod canas, to sing." So take this work to sing. Me miserum, oh poor me, woe is me, wretched me, whatever. Ile puer, that boy had curtas sagittas, unwavering, I suppose, certain, sharp, aimed at the target arrows, unwavering arrows. Uor, I burn, and amor regnat, amor rules in my empty heart, vacuo pectore. So, oh poor me, that boy had certain arrows, or unwavering arrows. I burn, and love rules in my empty heart. So we come to the punchline. Surgat, usive subjunctive. Let my work rise in 6 feet and subside in 5. Valete, goodbye, ferea bella, iron wars or cruel wars, cum vestris modus, with your meters. Let my work rise in 6 feet and subside in 5. Goodbye, cruel wars, with your meters. Okay, I hope this helps, and we'll go through it in class.